Here's a look through the charts for the next few days, and we've got high pressure across the country on Monday, a fair day in prospect for most places. We've got a weak warm front across the far western regions, producing some spits and spots of drizzly rain just around the far western coast of Scotland, and some banks of low cloud coming in here and there as well. Otherwise, many summits will be clear. Some low-level mist and fog patches in some of the valleys and the glens are possible. Temperatures are generally above freezing even on the highest summits and will tend to lift a few degrees as the day goes on. A touch of frost is possible in some of the sheltered glens. Most places seeing light winds. It's at its strongest across the far northwest of Scotland, where it may well strengthen to 30 or 40 miles per hour later on some exposed coastal summits. A windier day overall into Tuesday, and quite a marked increase with height will give gale force winds across the higher Scottish mountains, 50-60 miles per hour on some of the northern tops. Some low cloud again across western mountains. It tended to break up a bit further towards the east, and a chance that some of the higher summits may well be above the lower level cloud, and just patchy drizzly rain around some western hills, but never really amounting to a great deal for most places. Just watch that front edging in from the Atlantic, though it may arrive on western Scottish mountains by the end of the day. And across England and Wales, we've got just banks of low cloud, mist and murk from low levels up. A few of the highest summits again, Snowdonia at the Lake District, may poke out above the cloud. It's a mild day overall, extensive snow loss with that temperature well above freezing on many of the mountains, even pleasantly warm in some places given any sunshine. We've got a front that's trailing across some central areas into Wednesday, a bit of uncertainty how far north or south it's going to be. I think the idea of some persistent rain around southwest Scotland and into the Lake District, maybe some persistent drizzly rain into western parts of Snowdonia too. A chance that much of northern Scotland is away from that and in a brighter day, slightly cooler conditions, but overall I suspect we still see temperatures above freezing across the mountains, but maybe just cloud breaking a bit more readily, particularly towards the eastern side of the Highlands again. Briefly cooler air just gets in on Thursday. We may see the freezing level drop back to about 1,000 metres across much of the northern half of Scotland, and a few snow showers just feeding into the northwest Highlands. A front is across England and Wales, producing some rain and drizzle, maybe quite persistent for a good part of the day. Again, just some uncertainty who sees the worst of it, whether it's Snowdonia or whether it's into the Lake District. But expect a rather grey and a damp one here, but winds looking fairly light. And fairly high pressure is around into Friday. Temperatures again back to being on the mild side, some low-level mist and fog, and maybe just some drizzly rain coming onto far western mountains and some banks of low cloud. But otherwise, I suspect many of the higher summits would be above any lower-level mist patches. Stay right up to date with the very latest information for your mountain region on our website, and we'll have the full planning video updated on Tuesday with the outlook towards Christmas and New Year.